So today the topic of my video is scope of microbiology and what kind of research topics you can have in your MPhil research and how to conduct research related to these topics. Research in microbiology is far easier than other fields and these research topics includes the following. Number one is bioremediation. Bioremediation is a very important research topic and it comprises of many things. Bioremediation is a vast concept which includes almost every type of pollutant which is recalcitrant, and you cannot break down those recalcitrant products which are toxic into non-toxic forms, and there's a list of them. So what you can do is conduct research on this topic, and you can take sample from from a specific area where you think that that pollutant is present in a very concentrated form. So you first of all you need to select an area where that pollutant you think is present in a very concentrated form. Then from that sample you can isolate bacteria, and you can check by screen that whether those bacteria can degrade those pollutants or not. After you have realized that you have found a species or strain of a bacteria which can easily degrade that pollutant, now you need to do is what you need to do is that you need to optimize conditions. You need to check the effect of changing pH, temperature, and other aspects like changing concentration of salt. You need to optimize those conditions. You need to check that which condition will give the best results. Then after that you will need to do identification. These identification tests include biochemical test, morphological test, and microscopy test, which includes staining methods, and you need to identify by P16S DNA sequencing or strain of bacteria you have found. Now after bioremediation of heavy metals, pesticide, PVC, and all that plastics, now coming to another topic which is very important is biofertilizer and biopesticide. You can produce different types of fertilizer. You can check the effect of those biofertilizers and biopesticides on plant growth. You can also go for field trials and see the result in field practically. Basic procedure will be the same isolation, checking the activity if it has any effect on growth of plant in lab, then identification, and then going for a field trial. This is a very important topic, and this research is mostly conducted in Agriculture University of Faisalabad. It is very important topic, and there are so many work. There has been a lot of research in this field. Another important topic is research on probiotics, and probiotics include many things. There was a senior of our department who did research on isolation of probiotics from honeybee. You can check antibiotic activity of those probiotics. You can go for even bioremediation. Even there are research papers in which bioremediation activity has been checked for probiotics. Probiotics can also degrade recalcitrants and heavy metals as well. You can also do research on different plant extracts, and you can check antibiotic activity of those plant extracts on specific species of bacteria. There are so many, and there are so many plants out there. You can do on any of them. You can also do phytochemical preliminary testing, which is quite outside the scope of microbiology, but you can do that as well. You can also go in food microbiology and check the effect of plant extract on food spoilage or food preservation. You can check if you add a plant extract inside orange juice, for example. You can check the effect of that extract on organoleptic properties of that juice. You can check total plate count and total fungal count after day 1 and day 4, so that you can know the effect of that plant extract on spoilage of that juice. You can go towards construction microbiology and isolate urolatic bacteria to produce a brick. that is also another field you can do. You can also go for pigment production, dye production. You can also go for that, and basic scheme will be the same: isolation and optimization and all that. So you can isolate some kind of dye. You can check antibiotic activity of that dye production from a specific fungal species or a bacterial species. You can also work on biocorrosion. Biocorrosion is another very important research topic, because there are so many there are microbes which help in corrosion of steel 305, and it leads to a very big problem for industries, because corrosive pipes lead to loss in profit. So in order to prevent that corrosion or delay the process, you can work on that as well.